Good morning from beautiful Moshi, Tanzania, where I promise you Mount Kilimanjaro is looming in the background, hiding behind those clouds. We are here to climb Kilimanjaro, and we're going to show you how to pack for Kilimanjaro. So I've got our Embark gear list here, and I'm just gonna go through each piece of gear and check it off and show you how I pack my bags. So we're gonna start at the top under clothing and gear with our 2 synthetic long sleeve shirts and 2 synthetic short sleeve shirts. Those are all gonna go into a plastic bag or compression sack or some way of organizing your things. Then you've got your 2 pairs of synthetic hiking pants. Those are gonna go in there too, as well as your heavier weight Summit Night trekking pants or heavyweight ski pants. So those are also gonna go into the compression sack with some base layers. So that is gonna be in that compression sack and wait for us to pack it up in a minute. Moving along, we have 2 pairs of fleece long underwear. Those are gonna go in their separate compression sack, and a medium weight fleece or wool sweater. So that will go in there also. And then next, we are moving along to some things that will come with us in our day pack. So we have a pair of leg gaiters that are just gonna live with us in our day pack. We've got our 25 to 35 liter day pack. Inside that, we're going to have our fleece glove liners and our gloves or mittens. Those are gonna live in our day pack with us. Easily accessible for being able to get them out during the day as needed. We are going to have a poncho that stays in our day pack, some rain pants, a medium to heavyweight rain jacket, and our down puffy, our insulation layer. That will come with us in our day pack. So then we also have 1 pair of hiking socks per day and a pair of underwear per day. And next we have a balaclava or a buff, as well as a pair of camp shoes. You can choose any kind of camp shoes that you want. It's for after we get into camp during the day and your feet are tired and they just want to have something more comfortable on them. So a lot of people bring Crocs because those are lightweight. We do recommend something that is closed-toed and has a tread on them because it gets cold up there and you want something where your feet are not going to get too cold. Moving on, we have a warm hat and a sun hat. Those will live in our day pack with us throughout the day as well. Sunglasses, that's self-explanatory. Those are going with you during the day. You can choose to have a pair of sunglasses with the side gussets, but it's not compulsory. It's not totally necessary. Just no matter what sunglasses you bring, make sure that they are UV repellent to the highest degree. Okay, so that is it for our clothing. We're gonna move on to gear. So we are going to be packing most of our stuff for the day in our 90 to 100 liter waterproof duffel bag. That is what our porters will carry for us during the day. We have our 0 to 10 degree sleeping bag that will go into our duffel bag. A rain cover for your day pack. If your day pack doesn't come with a rain cover, you definitely need to purchase one. And then plastic bags of different sizes. It's really nice for being able to kind of compartmentalize and organize things. Maybe one of these plastic bags is for dirty clothes. Another one might be for portioning out your snacks. You'll notice that I have my snacks in a plastic bag. So those are really nice for organizing things. Trekking poles, those are going to either be fastened to the side of your day pack or will be in your hands for use during the day. Headlamp, that will live in your backpack as well with extra batteries. You don't want to be caught on Summit Night with a headlamp that doesn't work. We also are going to bring a hydration system, so you can choose to have a water bladder, which I've already put inside my day pack. and it is a 3-liter water bladder. You need to be drinking at least 3 liters of water a day. Or you can bring some water bottles. You can either bring 3 1-liter water bottles or a combination of water bottles and bladder. But you do need at least 1 water bottle for summit night. It gets very cold and the water in your bladder will freeze. So we always need you to bring a water bottle with you. You can choose, it's not compulsory, but you can choose to bring one of these insulation things for your water bottle. Or you can bring an insulated water bottle. Just if you are doing that option, remember that they do weigh a lot. So everything you put in your duffel bag counts towards your 15 kgs, your 33-pound weight limit that the porter can carry. Sunblock, chapstick, lip balm, earplugs or noise-canceling headphones, and then first aid supplies. Those are gonna live with me in my day pack. You definitely are gonna want a quick dry camp towel for tidying up during the day, and or some wet wipes to clean yourself up during the day. So that is gonna get put together. And then obviously we have 1 pair of well-worn in hiking boots. Please do not show up on Kilimanjaro with brand new boots that you've never worn. They do need to be waterproof and ideally would have some ankle support. Finally, we're gonna get to a few optional items. You can choose to bring a sleeping bag liner if you like. If you're worried about the sleeping bag not being warm enough for you, the sleeping bag liners are a great solution. They can get you up to 20 extra degrees of warmth, and they're pretty light and compact, so it doesn't tend to damage your packing limit too much. I am choosing to bring a pair of down pants with me. I tend to get very cold and when we're in the higher elevations. And it definitely dips below freezing at nighttime, and this is really nice for in camp around dinner time. Not compulsory, but a creature comfort that I am choosing to bring with me. And finally, we do provide sleeping pads. However, if you are very particular about the pad that you have at home and you love it, you're more than welcome to bring your own pad. Or if you're just worried that the pads we provide won't be enough comfort for you, you can definitely bring your own sleeping pad and augment with that. You also can choose to bring some sock liners if that's the way that you tend to hike. Those tend to help with eliminating blisters. Ski goggles, I'm not gonna pack those, but some people bring goggles for summit night for if it's very, very windy. And then finally, a collapsible ultralight backpacking chair can be nice for trail breaks during the day. Again, not compulsory. We have chairs at camp for when we get to camp, but along the way, if you like to sit in a chair and you want to splurge and have that extra weight, then you can bring a collapsible backpacking chair. So with that, we are going to pack our duffel bag. You've seen that I have everything in my day pack that I'm gonna pack for the day. That would be all of my different clothing layers, my warm hat, my sun hat, my water, my sunscreen, my chapstick, my fleece glove liners and my gloves, as well as some snacks, and then a personal first aid kit. So that is all going to go into our day pack, and you're going to hike with that during the day. And then we're going to pack the rest of our things into the duffel bag that the porters will carry for us from camp to camp. You will not see these items once you leave camp in the morning. So do not pack anything in there that you're going to want to have access to throughout the day. There you have it. I have all of the items listed on the Embark gear list inside my duffel bag, ready for my porter to take it up the mountain. Remember that all of the gear that fits in your duffel has to come in below 15 kgs, 15 kilograms, or 33 pounds. Good luck to you.